everybody, this is Jimmy, and welcome back to Everything Under the Sun. Like I said earlier, if you like this channel, please subscribe to the channel, and then go up into the little corner, hit the notifications button, so you can know what's coming up next. Also, special thanks to Tony Herman and Fresh Air Studios as we come back into this with Miss Khrys Blank. How are you back?
Hey,
we're back! Yeah.
We're back!
Woohoo!
Woo! Hey, everyone.
Yeah. So let's get into the album.
Okay.
You've been working on it for a couple years.
Working on it for a few months, a little less than a year now.
Okay. Well, recording it, but you've been writing songs for it.
Yeah, just writing. Yeah.
Okay. So you said earlier it's kind of all over the place. So you must have many different local musicians from all genres of music. It sounds like. If I'm wrong, please tell me. So let's get into it. You're recording it at.
I'm recording at Real Love Recording Studios.
Great name, Real Love.
Real Love, man. They got it all for you to use, and you can record analog or digital, and my gosh, just the array of equipment that you have access to. That we were talking about rhythms and sounds. They got it on lockdown there of all this just amazing equipment that you would never think that you would be able to use. All the reverb and just it's great.
That's Real Love Studios.
Yeah.
Now before we get into who's playing with you, how many instruments are you playing on the album? And and let's get into that. Dancing.
Yeah.
You were a dancer.
Yes.
You've been the song backup singer.
Yes.
You play the all percussions.
Just percussions, yeah.
And now you're learning the guitar. So here you are. It's your first album. We talked about earlier how kind of like it's your vision. So how many instruments? Let's get into it. How many instruments you playing on this album?
Various, numerous. I don't even know what it's going to end up being. I mean, I'm playing, so far what I've laid down is acoustic guitar. Done a couple little 12-string tracks and ukulele and Wurlitzer and some tambourines, various amounts of tambourines. You got to have the right tone, and then to come is going to be a lot of instruments that aren't technically instruments,
right?
But we'll be creating sounds to become instruments of the album. So who knows where we are going to go with it. But yeah, I mean, tapping on life jackets and skis and and keys and lots of various.
So a lot of extra performers, musicians. So you not necessarily have a core group. Are you bringing in different people to fit the songs that you're recording?
Definitely bringing in various friends and musicians that are so kind to do this. There's kind of a main core of a way. There's so far what's recorded, Josh Johnson on drum kit. We perform with him in Great Northern String Band. Amazing songwriter in his own too. Same with Eric Henry and Rich Reuter and Brad Denson on bass. All amazing musicians, singer-songwriters. Eric is going to be on every song in it.
One way. My
Eric Rice. Yeah,
you
sorry.
have to have your man on every song.
I point like everyone knows who Eric is. Eric Rice, very talented. Patrick Himes is putting some things on it too. There's going to be some special guests that I won't name them all, but Sharon Lane will be making an appearance on this as well, and various horns, and I know, horn section, and a lot of different players in this, but can't dive into all of them yet.
It's okay. That's save it for the album release podcast on my show. We'll do it on my show. That'd be great. You sound really excited about it. It's a labor of love. Is it consuming like every aspect of you right now, or are you also able to let's just go. Is it consuming you right now? Like,
it's not necessarily consuming me. It's definitely when I have time to think and like I have some spare time.
Yeah.
I definitely go to, okay, what could I practice for what's coming up next in the studio, or who do I need to contact, or things like that. But there's a lot of extra side work that does go into an album, and but I'm trying my best to just kind of let it
go with the flow.
Go with the flow and happen as it will. But yet, I do have a clear vision and really excited to.
Well, I'll tell you, I can't wait to hang out with Eric and you at a festival. We're gonna have a good time. You're the kind of person I like to hang out with.
Dude, festival season is coming. We're almost there, everyone.
Star Jubilation coming in on my birthday.
Oh, awesome.
So yeah, I'm hoping to go to that. But anyway, let's speak of that. Do you have your favorite shows, your favorite moments that where you performed at festivals, or people don't understand the whole festival scene per se. I mean, has there been that one festival where you're like, that was one of the best shows I've ever had, where the crowd was just,
man.
You don't, I mean.
Yes, I mean, I think that you can take an aspect of every festival or every show that you play. So that's really hard to narrow down. But I mean, the local festivals around here have just been amazing, and it's a big draw. There's a lot of people that aren't local that come and play and that come and drive. And I mean, you got Hog Jam. That was an amazing experience to be a part of with Tony and Johnny and Miami Valley Music Fest and Backyard Boogie and oh man, and Wham Bam Thank You Jam. And every festival has given me a different experience. And I love being outside. Being outside is where it feels most natural. So to be outside, sunshine, nature, shade, you got family, that are coming in, and you got kids that are experiencing music, to be able to dance and express themselves in a way that they don't get to all the time. And
that's why I started throwing a 420 music festival, because I just wanted all my friends to get together and listen to music and have a good time.
Yeah.
And that sounds so cool, because sometimes I wonder about the younger generation, and you get it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I didn't mean to cut you off about the album, but talk about festivals, because are you anywhere near starting to ready to, because I know we're getting back into shows, hopefully soon.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready? Are you going to be able to start performing these when you go out before the album comes out? Are you comfortable
Let's go. Who wants to do it? Let's do it. Yeah, I mean, I think that that's something that that always happens around, is that we are ready at any point in time to make music. And when you get the musicians that surround you, that uplift you, and that you uplift them, it's a communication on stage. So it's like, whether the song is absolutely even recorded or not, I know that let's work on it, and let's express ourselves within this music. But man, when you're on stage, it's the experience of who is there around you, your environment that's there, the vibe of what's happened the day before. I mean, it all contributes to how that song is going to play out. So that song's going to change. It's never going to be played two times the exact same way. And if it is, that's cool. But that's why I think, I mean, these songs could be ready, are ready, if the opportunity came up. And there's a few things kind of around and in the works, and it's all tentative scheduling as of right now with the world.
It's all starting to happen.
Yeah, just excited.
You look excited.
Yeah.
Well, let's see the album. You're recording. You're going to get back into the studio with the album. I just like to take take a side route.
Totally.
Go back. Do you have an idea of when we could be seeing it out to the public, or?
I don't have an idea yet, and a lot of that is because of trying to make sure everyone's being safe and figuring out everyone's comfort level of being able to get together, practice it, or get in the studio or whatever. So there's been a lot of obstacles that have kind of popped up that you don't expect.
Right.
Also, everyone is putting out such amazing music that people who are pressing vinyl, that people that are putting out CDs right now, I mean, everybody's kind of behind, whether it's not behind, but just it's taking a bit longer.
Right.
Because of shipping, because of the amount of material that's coming in, which is awesome. I'm glad that everybody is still creating and being able to work, because people in this industry, man, everyone's taking a hit, including everybody that comes out to a show. it's like a church, and
Yes.
it's the way to express
Last
things.
summer I did some live broadcast off my back porch, and I had some people do Facebook Live where I had Tony played, Johnny sang, Charlie Tipton came up and played with us.
Awesome.
We should plan one of those for her in the future. Um,
Thanks.
it's just playing. We had like 10 people there. It was pretty cool, laid back, kind of like this. I'm really looking forward to the record.
Thanks.
I asked Sharon, kind of brought this up, and I kind of want to talk to you about it. Um, the women in music, I think we've made strides. I think that women are still very underrated and underappreciated in music, if that makes any sense.
Thank you.
So from where you started to now, have you seen? I mean, how do you feel? Because you have a very powerful voice. It's very strong. It's very beautiful. I think that when people hear it, they're gonna fall in love with it. If you've never heard it before, as you did, you fall in love with it. But where do you see yourself? Where do you see in the dating scene, the women, how things are changing?
I'll say that am I allowed to cuss on this?
Yes.
There are some badass women in the scene right now. I mean, and the best part of it is that, whether you're male, female, it doesn't matter. But like something about the fact that there's a group of women all uplifting each other, I mean, and supporting each other and encouraging each other. How often does that happen?
Exactly.
But man, uh, Dayton better get ready. The Ohio better get ready, because there's some phenomenal female musicians that are all recording and working on things and bringing back their solo sets, and all genres, all age ranges. I mean, it feels good. And everyone around here has been real good to me, and I feel that there has been a respect around the musicians, male or female, around me. Now, granted, I've I'm 90% of the time surrounded by men in music when it comes to being on stage. And it's a brother, they're my brothers, they're my friends. And, but there's definitely been times when it's kind of talked over of a suggestion or whatever, and just because, oh, well, that type of feeling of you're a female or you're a woman, or well, you haven't been in it long enough, or you don't know this or that. And hey, I got plenty of room to learn. But the amount of that's happened has been far less than the encouragement. So I can't, God, just hearing women being put in jail because they were outperforming, singing and playing, and, let alone a black female that was jailed because she was singing to the wrong crowd. Are you kidding me?
We've come a long way from that.
Yeah, it just makes you mad. And so I'm very lucky to be among friends and family and supporters that all just want what's best for each person.
Yes, when I asked Sharon that, I said, "Do you have any mentors from the past?" And she's like, "No, not really." And I'm like, "Well, that's why you're so now, because you are."
She's a huge mentor for me.
Yeah.
Huge mentor. Sharon Lane and Phyllis and Vicky and just this amazing group of women who have been in the music scene much longer than I, who are older than I, that I do look up to. And I also look up to my peers and my friends that are in it at this level. But hearing stories that those women talk about how this started and what they had to do to be able to play is just sometimes mind-boggling.
Yeah, and I think that you are Sharon. You are not Sharon. You are the future of what we have, in my opinion, here in Dayton for women and
well,
music.
Thank you.
All genres. I mean, when people tell you, like I said, this is the first time we've actually talked or met, and well, we think maybe at a festival, but we're not sure. And just to hear the respect that the males have for you as much as the females in the music scene have for you.
Very cool.
Is very, yes, it is very
Thank you
cool.
for saying that. I didn't mean to cut you off, but that's very humbling, very awesome.
Well, like I
said,
I like, this is what my plan is to date. The Southern Ohio music scene to me is the best around. Hands down, I can put up against Dayton. Put up against any major city. Our music scene is unbelievable. And when you have people from heavy metal bands and the heavy metal genre and rap and that I've talked to over the last couple of weeks, knowing that I'm going to interview you, and they're saying to me, she can sing.
Oh,
that's mad respect.
Thanks.
So I want to thank you for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me. This has been awesome.
Do you have a Twitter? Do you have Facebook? Do you have Instagram? Do you have anything you want to push out there where they can see you?
I'm on Facebook, Khrys Blank, Khrys Blank, like nothing or everything, however you want to think about it.
Look her up.
Yeah, look me up. I'm with a handful of other bands as well. So, Amber Hargett and the Who's Who. She's a phenomenal woman. Mm-hmm. And Nasty Bingo and Great Northern String Band. Those are the groups that I'm hanging with right now too, aside from getting this out.
And here's one last question before we go. First, I want to ask you, do you have to be have a certain emotion to write a certain song in your mind?
Loaded question, because I think that, as we were talking previously, songs are situational.
Right.
So, you can write a song and then the meaning can change the next week even.
Right.
So
the next hour.
The next hour. But, I don't think that you have to be in any certain mood to straight up just write a song. You can put yourself in that place. Right. And that's what you can do when you're singing someone else's song or you're singing
Right.
You got to relate to it and put yourself in that space. So now there's been times where I've been super down and I was like, okay, I need to write myself a happy song because I got to get myself out of this, or vice versa. But some of the ones that come quick in 5 minutes, those are the ones that it's just coming out of you. It's just exactly what you're feeling.
You're in the zone.
Yeah, totally.
Great. Well, let's get in the zone. We're going to have you sing.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
This has been so fun. She is so cool. Please check her out. I'm going to come back and talk to you when she's done. Please check her out. But once again, I'm going to have her have a drink here. Hey, while you're getting set up and getting ready, favorite song?
Oh.
While you're tune. Tony's telling me you got a tune.
I can't. I don't even know what. I love so many genres of music. There's no way. I cannot.
Okay, hip hop.
I can't. Oh, no.
Okay. I'll get an answer off the air.
I'll think about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll come back and talk at you. Please, once again, enjoy the beautiful, soulful voice of Miss Khrys Blank. Damn it, Jim. I screwed that.
You're good, dude.
Khrys Blank, everybody. Blues song. No, I'm just kidding.
Mm-hmm. I could throw you a blues song, or I can throw you an angry song. Which would you prefer? An angry blues song. Well, crap. Okay. Okay, angry blues. We'll leave the sad blues for later then. Okay. I'm gonna keep this here just in case we want to use it. All right. So this is one that kind of just came flowing out one day. It's one of those ones that, you're thinking about stuff, and the song wrote itself. So this one's grandiose. Packed my bags, and I did my best. Every day, bending through every test, fighting you every
mine, so grandiose. Tell me now how I get out all right now. So I came down to where you're home. Came on down to what you call home. Ground's too hot for these rules. Every day the same damn loop. Hard to make your rules my own. 'Cause I let you in, baby, and I was dust. Let you in, my soul began to run. Swore I'd never lose myself, put my life on that shelf, moving on. Put that ring on someone else, 'cause it all went wrong. Yes, it did. Yes, it all went so wrong. Well, this plan of mine, so grandiose. Tell me now how I get out all right now. You were creeping outside my door. There you were on my front door. Come to threaten my life. Some control, messed up daylight. Go and cry, boy, on that cold cellar floor. 'Cause it all went wrong. Yes, it did. Yes, it all went so wrong. Well, this plan of yours, so grandiose. See me now, babe, how I got out all right. See me now, babe, that I got out all right. Yeah. See me now that I got out all right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Once again, everybody, Khrys Blank. That was woo.
Thank
Little
you. Thanks for
goosebumps
having
going.
me.
Goosebumps going. Thank you so much. I'm very humbled and honored to have you here with us today. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you
coming.
so much for having me.
You know, come back anytime. When that
Awesome.
record's ready or whenever you just want to play, come on back.
Thank you.
Everybody, thanks again, once again, to Tony Herman and Fresh Air Studios for all this great stuff they do for us here. And this is Jimmy. This is Everything Under the Sun. Till next time, everybody. Peace.
Help me burn.